Good morning to day 3. It's about 8:30, woke up early. There were moments last night where I thought, I just want to get in my driving seat and drive off because my imagination was running wild. I was thinking about zombies and little creatures and I didn't want to sit in my driving seat just to see them all. So I just put the hat over my eyes and pulled the quilt over my head and fell asleep. But it's raining outside. Can't see, all my glass is all condensation. I've got my little cooker on just to heat the van up a little bit and boil my water for my flask for my morning coffee, and then I'm going to head into town. This is what I like doing, out in the open or two. The Lister Arms, it's all very pretty. Over here for breakfast. It's raining, so in we go. Got 4 stars in the AA. Right, I'm in the Lister Arms, ordered an egg sandwich and a cappuccino. It's a lovely environment to sit. Going in there. It's all very posh because you get a biscuit with your coffee. So I'm reading the papers. Something a bit unusual for me, but there's an article in there about witchcraft, and then have a little read and charge the phone up. Right, I've just come out of the Lister Arms. It's very nice in there. You can see why it's been given the 4-star rating and very popular, because the interior is absolutely divine. It's a typical country retreat interior with a log burner, blah blah, but it's expensive. I had egg sandwich, and the egg was overdone. It wasn't, because I like my eggs to be a bit runny, and it wasn't. The coffee was lovely though. That was like £2.50, but the whole breakfast and the coffee was like £7.50, which is okay. So now I'm off to Malham Cove. So I've got to put that in. I don't think it's very far from here. Malham's quite a great place because you can, there's just so many walks that come off it. So you can spend literally like 3 or 4 days here just doing lots of walks. And I look like a tramp. Okay, I'm doing a circular walk, which is about 5 miles. Malham Cove. This is the starting point for it, up by a campsite, which I didn't use last night because I didn't have electric. But look at the views. This is the first bit of walking I'm going to be doing since I left where I live to come up to Yorkshire. So I'm really looking forward to this, even though the weather is a bit... it's great. This actually is so lovely, look. It's right in the middle of the hills. And you've got a river coming down, and it's such an easy walk. There's a lot of tourists leading up to the Malham Cove. Isn't this gorgeous? And the river is nearly bursting because I think they've had unprecedented amounts of rain. But it's nice. I like the path. It's so easy. This, my friends, is Malham Cove. So apparently, well, it did, a waterfall fell over the top of that, and that's why the cliff edge is all sort of white and marbly because of the waterfall. Can you just imagine? Wow. So that was like from an old place, from a glacier that came and dropped down here. But what a magical place. Wow, this is the famous tree with the pennies and the coins put into the roots. Somebody was telling me about this, but it's so magical over here, and I have to go and see where the water ends up. Where is it coming from? Where is it going? Need to find out. So I've got to the cove, water came splashing down there, and now the water is coming from that stream up along there. I think it just falls down here and pulls up, and it forms a big one. But this is a must. the Yorkshire Dales if you do come, because it's so different from anything that I've seen. Just get the energy from there, you know, that's been there for ages. You know, there was a waterfall over there. Yeah, it's pretty good. Guess what? It's a well marked path. And I haven't got lost yet. The directions that I had on my tourist map that I got for free at the local news agents is working out perfectly so far. By saying that, I've only done maybe 1.5 miles of it. So, let's see. I made it to the top. It's been about 2 months since I've been to the gym, and about 2 months since I've been to the Highlands of Scotland and climbed in Monroe. It was quite hard work, but made it. The only thing is that these stones, if you walk on them, are very slippery. I just saw a lady, I think she might have broken her hand, bless her. She slipped and landed on her hand quite badly. Further on down, I slipped. I don't think I've injured myself, but it could be the adrenaline, I don't know. I'll know tomorrow. They did the splits. So I'm trying to avoid walking on these because of the wet weather. It's not a good idea. I've sat down. There's the limestone pathway which is on top of the Malham cove. It's not one to negotiate when it's raining because it's really slippery. A couple of people I've seen slipping and sliding. I'm glad I didn't do that one. I sat down just because I can. Right, I'm off to see Gordale Scar, which is over there. And the path is a well-lit one. Isn't it? Headscarf. And a stream that runs along. It's meandering through the countryside. It's great. And the sun's coming through. Woohoo! I could dry off. There's a lot of water coming down from the rainfall, but you see a man with 2 eyes looking down on the side. It's so weird. I've been standing here for ages having a look at that man's face. 2 eyes, the nose, and the mouth. I thought I'd take a better picture of my man. You see the 2 eyes, the nose, the mouth. The water's coming out the wrong end though. It should be coming out of there. That's pretty spectacular. This is handy. Came across the refreshments van just up below the scar. So, if you're eating peckish, you can always get coffee. And I'm having to eat none in. But there's loads more you can get in here. Hot sandwiches, hot dogs. So yeah, it's a great little place. Thank you. I sat having my coffee after doing maybe about a 3-mile walk. It's not too bad. But it's nice just to be able to sit down and have a coffee. Janet's Foss. Foss means Foss. Right, I'm off for another wander. Look at this path. It meanders. That's my favourite word at the moment. But it's so mossy and green, quite magical. I'm really enjoying this walk. 4-mile walk. There's all the major ones around Malham. So we get to see some magical sights. The weather could be better. Right, after my walk, I'm going to go into the Bucks in Malham, get something to drink and something to eat before I retire to my van for the night. But it's great because over here you can park your cars for £1 donation, which I think you should do. But this is a great looking pub. Let's go and have a look. Right, at the Bucks Arms, I ordered a creamy mushroom and chia batter. It looks absolutely delicious. I'm going to try it. Oh, loads of cream. Look at the smell of garlic. bread. You can taste the garlic. Oh God, this is my heaven. With garlic. The Buck Inn was a great place. A bit dated inside, but that creamy mushrooms and the ciabatta bread was awesome. I wish I had some more bread to take up all that lovely garlicky cream sauce. So I'm leaving Malham. I'm off to a campsite. This is en route to my campsite. This is such a good road. I can't tell you which one it is, but it's leading to Stainforth, I think, from Malham, and it takes me down a single path. Oh wow. Okay, I've come back to the van. Decided to camp out tonight in a campsite after my wild camp last night because I need to charge my batteries. And everything that I have used, power banks to motorbike batteries to something else, none of them are working. I don't know if it's the extreme cold weather at night that's having an effect on it, but they're not charging my phone up. They're not working my LED lights very efficiently. So I had to stay at a one with an electric hookup. I've been wearing these clothes all day. They've been wet. Got my boots on. I just can't wait to take it all off. Put my pyjamas on and my slippers, and just start editing videos, I guess. That's my entertainment for the night. I could go up to their restaurant and get a drink and whatever, but I like the coziness of my van. Isn't that strange? I prefer being in my van. Right, I'm going to go to sleep soon because I'm proper tired today after doing a walk through Malham. And it's a beautiful, beautiful village, and it's amazing how many walks you can do in and around that area, and the great pubs that I went to. I think I did 2 pubs today, not to drink but to eat, and I think I need to have a few sleeps now. So I'm going to bid you good night and see you in the morning.